speak with Oleander, please.
Leander? No idea. Probably up in the Manor District.
You're looking for Oleander? He is directly above here, in the Manor District.
If you're trying to find Oleander, you can take that ladder right outside.
I saw you crossing the bridge. Thought you were Cold Feet, the delivery dog. The master detective never really liked me much. It's a shame he has taken such lengths to question my ability. I've already solved the murder. Do you have any questions?
The dog was a former apprentice. You recognize his face from one of the portraits in the detective's hall. He refuses to look at you. He is calm, but embarrassed? Or what?
Do you have any questions, or are you gonna stare at me some more?
Well, I'm sure the steward already told you. The king's brother stabbed him in the neck. The two would talk every night in the Bridge District. August initially came running to the guards saying the king had been stabbed. When the guards arrived, they found August's knife in the king's neck. For timeline, the king was murdered 4 days ago. I came to the city of Ink 2 days ago to visit my friend Otho. When I arrived, August was detained, but they had no motive. I searched his workshop and found a journal signed by him declaring I should have been king. Suffice to say, murder of a brother driven by jealousy. It would not be the first time court murder had such a basis. I'm just shocked how sloppy it was. If he concealed his identity in the acts, he could have been king.
Though I'm shocked by my own result even. August seems so unlikely. Look, apprentice, I was thorough with my investigation, but there are holes, as with any investigation really. But if Drake, the MD, if he really doubts me that much still, maybe I can help. I don't ever hope to be accepted by him again, but maybe I can earn some of his respect back by helping you. Very well. I will walk you through your tools as a detective. I'll assume they are the same as my own, having both trained under Drake. You see the dial that just changed color? That's my favorability. You have the skill to visualize and assume how much others like you. The higher the favor, often the better. Dogs will divulge additional information when they like you. This information is indicated by the number of stars beside an option. If you don't have enough favor, you will still get info, but it will be limited. So it's still worth selecting these options. Exactly. You selected an option requiring 2 favor. The full answer is locked behind that 2 favor, but it doesn't always entail the information is completely locked. You can pry to take a chance and unlock hidden information. Pry will always lower favor by 1 point, but might sometimes unlock key information. Why not try it? The Master Detective has trained you well. Pry is a powerful tool, but be cautious of its misuse. Oftentimes prying too early or often will completely lock you from information you need high favor for. Additionally, I know of one detective who pried too much and was convicted of the murder she sought to solve, the town's dog growing angry at her disrespect. Be careful. One of the more advanced skills you may have is to see if something is missing. Often, dialogue options will be hidden until you have a certain piece of evidence. This is indicated by the Star of the Empire. Do you see it? When this appears, come back later when you have a new piece of evidence that would entail a new line of discussion. Speaking of discussion, you should have 3 actions as a detective. investigation, chat, and favor. Would you like me to explain those? Investigation always asks directly about the current investigation. In your case, the murder of King Mir. As a young detective, you may think this is your best means of solving an investigation, but not always. Being a detective involves balancing relationships, give and take, tit for tat. Clues are often hidden in the most menial places. Chat goes directly to the heart of this. You learn about the dogs you are investigating, their lives, relationships, motives. Ah, yes, favors. In doing favors, you build trust and raise favorability. Every investigation is different, but many are solved by doing favors. It opens up new lines of investigation and additional evidence. You have insight, so you're a dreamer. I'm not familiar with the insight skill. You have more experience with it than I, but from what I've heard, it can allow you to read people's minds sometimes. That is certainly a power. Anyway, thank you for allowing me to walk you through detective skills. If you have any questions regarding the investigation and evidence, I may be able to help. How can I help, Apprentice? What do you need help with? You wish to know my detective strategy? Alright. I admit I did not do my full investigation strategy here. I came to Ink for a relaxing trip in between investigations and was met with perhaps one of the most consequential murders post-Raven War. But maybe it will help you. I normally do something called a favor cycle. There are 20 or so dogs in this city, making a favor cycle quite easy. Most favors affect other dogs in addition to the favor giver, so upon starting an investigation, I choose a dog and do their favor. Completing or accepting that favor will raise favorability with the favor giver. I will gather as much information from that dog as I can, being cautious not to pry and lose any favorability. I will then do the favor for the dog the initial favor affected, and repeat the process, chatting and investigating the dogs I do favors for. Once the favor has compounded enough, I will start prying for the information I could not discover initially. The favor cycle accomplishes 3 things. It uncovers evidence, builds trust to gather more information, and prevents dog backlash. Every investigation is different, but this strategy has yet to fail me. Might be worth a try? Up to you. How can I help, Apprentice? What do you need help with? You are stuck and want to know what to do next? There is no golden path like they might teach you in the Academy mock investigations. Real investigations are cobwebs of information and intrigue. You must find your own path. I began with the Ink Guard, questioning what information they had regarding August, then did a few favors to gain access to August's house, where I found the journal. If you are stuck, I'd suggest beginning with perhaps Commander Vigo. Start with his favor and see where it takes you. Once you have higher favor, start pressing for info. Otherwise, start with anyone. Lux, Nier, and Otho are all close by. And Apprentice, be cautious with prying. You will need it to solve this investigation, but doing it too early and often will lock the lips of many dogs. How can I help? Anything new in the investigation? If you find any integral evidence, I'm more than happy to share my thoughts. I want to help you solve this. The significance of this case is increasingly weighing on me. Perhaps I was too hasty convicting August.
Academy robes? Detective, I take it.
His fur is streaked with gray. His movements betray a younger dog. His eyes, though keen, seem to strain. And small scars dot his muzzle. He has temper, or hate, dancing around his mind.
Apprentice. Have you seen Agolf running around? Little troublemaker, that one. Ona is pretty upset with him about something to do with a brooch. He's a good pup, though. No doubt he'll grow up strong and wise. I recently found Agoth and Roman's secret hideout. Sorrel finds little stones for Roman, and I always wondered where he keeps them all. Their fort was covered in them. and it had written little poems on them in charcoal. Their spelling could use some work, but some of the poems were quite excellent. Anyway, keep the secret hideout between you and me. Don't want the pups knowing we discovered their secrets. Apprentice. Oleander should have delivered a new set of books to Joanne. His shipment was smaller this time, but he did bring this book I requested. It's a small book of riddles and jokes. I greatly enjoyed it as a pup and thought it would direct some of Agoth's chaotic energy. Would you want to take it to him? He loves when dogs from Dayan visit. Excellent. Thank you. Here it is. Apprentice. Have you seen Agolf running around? Little, there's anyway. Apprentice.
He's for
Apprentice. The killing of a king. Regicide. No small matter. I applaud you for your swift travel to the far reaches of the Salt Kingdom, and for the Master Detective's promptness to Sorrel's letter. No doubt he sent you so quickly because he heard Oleander was here. I don't blame him. What do you wish to know? Similar to the Master Detective, I am also not fond of Oleander. We both lost our fathers to the Ravens, but my uncle deemed Oleander a better son than his own blood. Oleander and I were in the same crossbow training regiment together. I used to rival him. Then my eyes went bad. I blame Otho for that familial quirk. Apprentice. Have you seen Agolf running? There, anyway. Apprentice.